Hey guys, it's Courtney here with Miss Ellie, and I thought while I was in the process of changing her that I would do a short video just showing off her flexibility and kind of like a few of her little features that I find really cool. I know I've already done a details video on her, but I didn't really focus on these particular things, which I really love about her. The thing with most full body silicones is that while they're very cool and I've always loved full body silicones, they're usually very stiff to an extent. Now I know that even ones like EcoFlex 10 are very, very flexible and very soft, but even then, because wherever the most silicone is settled, which is usually their stomach, it still was stiff to an extent. But what's really cool about her is that she has a soft inner core belly, and it's very soft, just like a real baby's tummy. You can see, and like her chest is firmer, and then her belly is just super soft. And not only her belly, but her thighs also have the same squishy softness. Not quite as squishy as her tummy, but very close. So her thighs are very squishy, and then her shins are firmer, and her feet, like everything just seems to have the right level of softness of a real baby. Her arms are not as soft and squishy as her tummy and her thighs. Her cheeks are nice and squishy. Her head is not too squishy. So I really am happy with the variations of silicone grade in her. It's really cool. One other thing that I really love about her is her armatures, which she has one in her legs, and I think it stops, because I don't think, yeah. So the armature in her legs stop about here. So you can straighten out her legs completely, or you can tuck them in completely. So I love that. And her arms goes down into her hands actually, so you can also move her wrist, which is very cool. Because one thing that, like, when you're posing them to look real, one thing that I've not always been happy with is, like, say you're laying their arms flat like this and they pop up like that, so they're not laying down completely. And so with this, you can like adjust it in their hands so it does look like her hands are resting completely on the blanket, which is very cool. I love that. And same with like posing it so that her arm is completely resting on her tummy instead of just kind of like, you know, so a lot of times it'll just rest here. So that's a really cool feature that I love. So it looks like her hands are really resting on her tummy. Let's see. Her head doesn't move as well as I would like it to. It doesn't seem to turn all the way, but like that's as far as it'll go on this side. Kind of the same on this side, and I think that's because of the tube in her neck from the drinking wet thing. So it's not a big issue. It's really not at all. I do wish it moved a little bit easier, like if I'm posing her or like moving her around, say I'm rolling her on her stomach, I wish that her head would move a little nicer, because I feel like I'm being really hard when I move it. Or not hard, but moving it more, or a little, oh, what's the word? Just moving it takes a little more effort than other babies I've had. But again, that's a very, very minor issue. Completely minor issue. But the cuddle factor in her is just wonderful and amazing. And I put her in this diaper so you could kind of see this a little better. But things like when you fold, let me move her arms out of the way. So when you fold her legs up, her tummy gives in, just like her real baby. which is so cool. So cool. And like you see the little wrinkles that form on the sides. Very neat. So she, with very little effort of like me moving her legs right now, she just completely folds in. She's so cuddly. In fact, sometimes it takes me by surprise how cuddly she is, because I'm used to a lot of full body silicones, like when I lift them this way, they're stiff in their stomach. So like I'll be lifting, and with her, I'll lift and all of a sudden I'll be like, ah, because she's so cuddly, which is really, so usually when I pick her up like this, or I kind of go underneath her arms, a lot pretty much like how I pick up a real baby about this size, so underneath her head like that. But I want to show you so you can see how cuddly she is this way, and then again, when like you pick her up this way, you can see just how like she just bends, very flexible, super cuddly. And again, her thighs and her stomach are very soft and squishy. So and then the same like in her back, like the soft core kind of goes all the way through, but she does have this little spine here, which is the coolest thing. So let me move her a little bit closer so when you guys see her little spine right there, how cool is that? Look at that little butt cheek sticking out. Hold on, with a little butt crack. So anyway guys, that's mainly what I wanted to show you. It's still just something about her that I find super cool, and she's definitely a cuddle bumpkin. She's actually, you know, even though Asher is on a cloth body, she is more cuddly than him. More cuddly than a cloth body, because it's just the equivalent of almost having a cloth body baby, not completely stuffed all the way where they just kind of bend in, but at the same time it's not, you don't feel like it's empty. It really feels like a real baby's tummy, and how they just kind of are squishy and, you know, pinch, pinch, pinch. So just a very cool feature, and I know that several of Anne's babies have this feature. I know that some of Claire Taylor's babies have this feature. So it's kind of becoming, you know, coming into the silicone artistry, which I am very excited about. But yeah, that was like one of the biggest factors for me for getting her is, of course, her size. I love her size, but the cuddle factor was always such an important thing to me, and she definitely has it. She's absolutely amazing. I love her to pieces. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye!